by Colorful. To the right side of Icarus in the last game of the day. The deciding match, will StarTale advance to the playoffs or will LGM take it? The Terran player in blue, it is
StarTale Bomber.
It's his second Terran versus Protoss. Bomber, an awesome player. He showed great moves in the last game, was barely able to take down first. Now he's up against the Boss Toss, against the Abomatos, starting to the top left for Team LGIM.
SKMC.
Oh my god. No proxies or anything, I'm just really excited. Actually, as soon as those words came out of my mouth, I was a little bit concerned that you might think that was a proxy, because I have that reaction when there's a proxy.
Guys, you should actually see that. Like, we're starting this game, and I have on my preview screen, of course, MC's face, and Wolf goes for his, oh my god. I jump up and look at his screen, and I'm like, what? Where's the proxy? Who does it? What happens here? And then he's like, immediately, no, calm down, calm down. Just excited for the game.
Yeah. MC does send out an early scout, though. And Bomber is... I like this build a lot for Bomber right now with the barracks first into most likely a CC without gas, because against MC you never know. It could be a proxy, it could be something crazy. So you got to make sure that you're ready for that. And also you want to have your command center up as soon as possible on this map because of those those few gold patches you have there. So this is, I think, the best, safest build that you could ever do against MC.
You have to be safe against MC. MC was known for like an eternity to be the player who will always play on 2-base and will hit you with some kind of 2-base aggression.
He was kind of like the Korean Huck for a while there.
Yeah. And right now we have him in a position where MC can once again pull something like this off. Icarus is a map that is very aggressive in general. And we could see something like this. MC so far, if you look at his statistics in Heart of the Swarm, let's look at his map score. He has 14 wins and 7 losses, a 67% win ratio. He lost to Ryang, he lost to Innovation, and he lost to Yoda, but took down Bomber already with a 3-0. That's actually something that I wanted to mention earlier already. He would be a good choice, or he is a good choice not only because he's strong, but because back in March, he took down Bomber without leaving the StarTale Terran player a chance.
Yeah. Domination. A very late Nexus with MC. He's doing a Mothership Core expand, but after scouting the gas not being there, you know, this is a little bit late for a Nexus on this map. A lot of players would skip the core, go into the Nexus, get the core afterwards. The Cybernetics core, that is.
Once again, keep in mind, this is not only important for StarTale and LGIM. FX Open, they are glued to the monitor right now. They know if Bomber wins this match, they are out of the playoffs. They have to hope for MC winning this game. All their hopes lie on the Protoss player's shoulders. He's sending his Mothership Core across the map. He wants to scout what's going on, maybe even kill an SCV here. This is so tense. Every decision could decide the fate of StarTale and FX Open for the first season of the GSTL.
Baits the Marines over here. Well, no, doesn't use the Time Warp. He sees the 2 barracks, which is really important for him. So
3. Yeah.
Yeah, or the 2 additional barracks, I should say.
And did you actually see the 4th being built?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
So
we talked about MC loving his bio. Sorry, about Bomber loving his bio. MC loves his bio electrified.
Stargate goes down here. Now, one reason why the Stargate is a good choice against this opening from Bomber is that you know Bomber's Marines are going to be walking across the map very soon, and they're not going to be babysitting the SCVs at home. So, as long as Bomber doesn't know about the Stargate, which is very unlikely for him to be able to scout, this could do a lot of damage, but it also leaves him vulnerable to Bomber's heavy pressure.
Yeah. Because the problem really being here, what do you build out of the Stargate that can deal with a lot of Marines just rallying across the map?
You don't really have an answer there.
The choice with the Oracle is, of course, great for harass. Oh, he sees something.
He sees the chrono, and this is actually a graphical bug in the game, and so he knows something is up, but it's too hard to say. It could even be a gateway there.
Yeah, and you don't really want to just go in and drop a second scan. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. He doesn't even have one to spare at this moment in time.
Marines. For a long time, that was the answer to every question I was opposing a Terran player. What do? You build Marines, and that's exactly what
he sees. The Oracle.
He saw it.
He sees it, and he has to turn around because his pressure that's designed to kill some SCVs is not going to do as much damage as this is if he doesn't turn around.
Yeah, one Oracle can take down the entire mineral line, and once those SCVs are gone, it's all over. There come the first few hits. The Oracle a little bit delayed, and he sends the rest of the units straight into the natural.
He leaves 3 Marines to actually catch the Oracle on its retreat path. He's going to set up a trap here. He chases it out, and now he's going to have a bigger force just waiting for MC to walk right into his trap. Will he fly in?
Oh, he's going in!
Oh, beautifully done by Bomber. The Oracle is destroyed.
Oracle number 1 is down. The second one is on its way. Good job here by Bomber.
Excellent decision making. That's the stuff pro gamers are made of.
He sees the Oracle, immediately moves back, sends a few units on the left side of the rocks and the rest into the natural, and Bomber is going for Stim. +1 is halfway done. He's still producing a ton of bio units, 26 Marines already on the map, and here comes the second Oracle. So far, unscouted, but he has Marines at the natural.
Bomber has a massive advantage in this game. When his Stim, combat shields +1, and his medevacs are out, MC is going to have to hope so much that he can hold that.
Oh, and the Oracle takes it. Takes down all 4 Marines. Not enough units here by Bomber. A slight misstep by the Terran player.
Yeah, but he does still get something done. Oh, does he do it again?
He's pulling a Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again.
Yeah,
Took
fool me
down
once, fool me
both.
twice.
Well, if that continues this way, MC will at some point have to shake his head.
Yeah, you know, somebody on YouTube, don't say bad things about MC. He's crying. It's a little bit awkward.
Well, I have the clippers. I can help him out. There we go.
Well,
third Oracle is moving in.
This is a disaster for MC. The third Oracle is...
He's actually running away. It's like going into the middle of the map, and then he gets the memo. Your 2 brothers are already taken out. He's like, whoa. Oh, oh.
Oh my god. MC, he will get the vision here.
Yeah, he gets the vision, at least that,
But, you know, this is... You know, it gives him a revelation, right? And the ability is called revelation. It gives him the revelation he needs more units because this is coming, and it's coming fast and hard.
Yeah.
The medevacs are going to boost in. They're not going to be very far behind.
We have everything here. We have +1 attack. We have Stim. He can take this.
No AoE.
No area of effect damage whatsoever. Bomber is currently in the lead with 10 supply. He's rallying everything across the map. He's a little bit hesitant here to face this army. He wants to wait for the reinforcements.
MC, very bold to walk out like this. He's actually just going to fight with Stalkers. He has Blink soon. So as soon as the Bioforce turns around and stims, he's going to have to micro his heart out. And it looks like they're both just going to have an agreement here. Walk away from each other. Third base, extremely bold, but he knows that it's very unlikely to be scouted right now.
Yeah, the balls of steel is on the table.
Yeah.
In the middle of the map, the Terran player is showing his dominance there. He's also going for the third base, going straight into the Ghost Academy. Bomber so far not really going for it. Still no area of effect damage. Medivacs are there. He has the first 2.
Yeah. Revelation here, he doesn't have enough energy for it, but he wants to hit those medevacs with Revelation if he can. That's the most useful thing his Oracle is going to be for in this game. That gives him the idea if drops are coming or not.
Oh my god, he's getting up the ramp.
He has the idea.
That pathway. There we go. Blink is done. There's the Stim.
He sees the base. 1 Marine scouts it. MC needs to get over there. He needs to hightail it in there. Bomber going for rocks here. That gives MC a little bit more time. There's the Revelation. Hits both medevacs. That's really, really crucial here.
Bomber is going for the Nastabrada move here. He's going for rocks, and
he doesn't kill either of them.
He's waiting.
He's waiting.
He's waiting for the ghosts. He wants to have the EMPs. He wants to have his tech up. The third base, though, puts a clock on this.
Yeah, and highly likely we have an SCV pull with this. I could see it. Oh, nice micro by MC. Picks off 1 medevac. Nearly gets the second one. That Revelation really coming into play here, allowing him to be so precise with his Stalker movements.
MC with the second armor upgrade already. He's really cranking out upgrades now, and once he gets the Storm into play, it's not going to be too shabby at all. But for him, really the problem being that there is no area of effect damage. The third base is going to work for him if he can defend it. The number of medivacs is also crucial.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot here, and one of them already weak.
You know, he could go for a Doom Drop if we actually had more, but we only have 2, and one of them is going to be sniped in a second. Bomber actually reacting immediately.
Such a Marine-heavy army here. 2 Caliber with Archons coming out, and he will have the Mothership Core ready.
It's all about the DPS. If you can DPS those Archons down.
Here we go! Is it going to go up?
No.
Yes. The force fields, where are they?
The EMP! It hits home!
It hits home indeed.
All of the sentries though, and here we have the fight.
Archons coming through! +2 armor is not ready for MC, but he wants to take his chance here. Time Warp is decent. Every shot on that Nexus counts.
Bomber has a 20 supply lead here. The +2 is about to be done. A lot of the Zealots already gone. We have more and more units streaming to the top. In the middle of the map, he has more units. Bomber, for some reason, now he uses them. His third base is up as well.
He doesn't have to commit. He has a third base. He doesn't have to commit here. He starts Hellbats, which makes me feel he's not going to really commit. He's just going to keep trying to bait out some force fields.
He gets those additional medivacs up. He could actually just live into the main base.
Yeah.
But he needs more. He currently has only 4, but he has 5 now.
SCVs.
Oh, he's going in for it.
He's going for it. He stims. So low on hit points. Where are the storms? He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have anything. Only the Archons. That's the only other effect.
And they're stuck in the back.
He's moving in. The Archons are gone. Only 2 in the back. And here comes the blink.
The blink is good, and Bomber is dropping a supply here.
Bomber is dropping rapidly. MC has too much.
He pulls his probes. MC holds. But the reinforcements coming. He's losing probes. And that's not all of Bomber's army. The game equalizes here.
Oh, God. The Mule Hammer being dropped at the third base. MC holds his Archons trapped in the back. He blinks back, allows them to go to the front.
Click on the probes. He loses some mining time.
Oh, God. Look at the... what's the army supply at this
right
point?
now, army supply, 58 versus 83.
83. Here we go, Bomber. He wants to win it. He has those Hellbats at the front against the Zealots.
Armor upgrade here for MC, helping him out a little bit. He needs to make sure that Archon gets to the front. Not all of Bomber's army is here.
But we have Marauders for him. We have Marauders currently for Bomber. He has another round of reinforcements already streaming in. And MC, is he sacking the third base?
He looks like he's ready to consider it.
He pulled the probes for a second there.
More Archons, +3, armor is getting close.
+2 is nearly done for Bomber.
He's going to go with +2. He also has a +1 for his Hellbats almost ready.
He's going in, Wolf. He's trying to take it. MC still without the air effect. Bomber is moving into the mineral line. Really good position for him. Those Zealots with very little surface area. The Archon is going down. MC in trouble.
MC blinking his heart out here, but he's already lost too much. The Zealots coming in a bit too late. So many probes well, but will MC hold? MC holds! He holds for now, at the very least. Probes off the line. The Widow Mine's not burrowing, but it looks like Bomber may have done it just the same. Here they go.
90 supply against 56. The Widow Mines with their shots. And now the Protoss player is swapping in whatever he can. Here comes the army for Bomber. The army supply 60 against 22. And Bomber, he's done it.
He has done it. No advantages really here.
The third is gone.
Feedbacks go down, no more energy left, but he doesn't have anything for those Widow Mines. +3 armor is going to be done, but it's not going to give him enough advantage to make up for what's happened here already. The Nexus is gone.
What a game. Bomber is trying to pull through MC with a play, but Bomber has too much. The Mana Mule.
Bomber has done it. This game is over. MC is trying to collect his thoughts right now. He's failed his team, and Bomber will make sure that StarTale and not Epic's Open advances to the playoffs.
StarTale is on the brink of going to the playoffs. Epic's is watching this game. They are crushed. 46 supply against 116. The reinforcements moving across the map.
GG! StarTale advances to the playoffs. Epic's Open is turning off their monitors. There's some frustration going on in that team house. Bomber has done it at one of our most epic team matches to date.
What
Sick
a
games.
Great match. Bomber, he pulls it off for StarTale. He comes through for the team again. MC with his 2 pins was not able to take the so important 7th game.
What an epic series. Epic. No other words to describe.
His lack of area of effect damage really the cause.
He thought with his upgrades maybe his gateway units would hold. He also knew that Bomber was very heavy on Marines, which means he didn't have a lot of hit points there.
He held for so long, wave after wave. He just forced Bomber back, but at some point the macro was just too much. Bomber takes it.
MC's in the booth there. He's looking at the replay, but there's nothing that's going to change the past.
What a play. What a great game.
Life did not come out today, but Bomber was enough.
Bomber was more than enough. He was what the team needed. Life not in the booth. We expect him to come out, but it's the Terran player who clenches out a victory for StarTale and brings them to the playoff. 2 Terran players have done it. Hack with 2 wins, and Bomber, he is sealing the deal. What a great match. Being down 2 maps and then coming back with a vengeance, clinching out a victory with a 4-3 against LGIM.
Oh my god, man. I'm like, all my energy is gone. That game was just, if nothing else cool happens to me on my Saturday night, I'm fine. I just watched this.
FX Open, they are out. They won't win just the first season in 2013. They had 2 victories in 2012. Not so in this year, at least not for now. We have StarTale in the playoffs. It was so close for them, and they've done it.
They have done it. We have an interview, of course, with Coach Won, who seems to have made all the right choices today.
Yeah.
오늘 좀 힘들겠구나 싶었는데 오늘 팀에서
So, when they were down 2 games, he thought that they might be out of the playoffs. He was doubting it, but Hack and Bomber, they've been doing really well in the Dreamhouse, so he has been trusting in those 2 players. And both of them got that 2 wins, so he's very, very happy that they were able to get this victory. Puts them in the 5th spot, the last playoff spot.
자, 선수에게 한 말씀 하시죠. 김영미 선수와 최정 선수에게.
That was intense, man.
Oh yeah, it certainly was. That was a great series, a great day, a great last game.
He's saying thank you to Bomber and Hack right now. They're doing really, really well in the Team House and showing in the broadcast matches as well. So he's very happy for them as well.
It says that even though they were practicing really hard, they weren't doing all too well in the GSTL, of course talking especially here about the all-kill that they suffered at the hands of Ryang the last time. But they're happy that they could finally show how they're really performing in the Team House now. And now that they're in the playoffs, he has great hopes for the team performing on tip-top level going into their first playoff matches.
자, 분명 오늘 경기는 발판이 되었을 거라는 생각이 들어요.
Total just epic play. Out of all players from both teams. It was StarTale who advanced. Really, really shocking player pick with Hack there, but like the coach said, he really could rely on him.
So he mentions that because if they lose today, they're out of the tournament. They thought about the game today as a playoff match. They practiced very, very hard for it. They want to go back to when they won the GSTL. And they want, of course, to do very well in the GSTL and in the playoffs, especially now. The decision to bring out Hack here was definitely a ballsy one, but it so paid off.
So comments to Choya, he asked for. They're actually really good friends, he says. And FX Open actually helped IM practice a lot for this match. Obviously.
Makes sense.
네, 알겠습니다. 자, 5위로 입문을 했습니다만 가장 높은 곳에서 자, 그리고
That's actually nice. He says that now that they're in the playoffs, he really hopes that the FX Open players will help them to do well in the playoffs.
수고하셨고요. 자, 이어서 우리 최지성 선수 한번
Yeah, it's really sad for FX Open fans right now. That was such a clutch battle between the 2. So we are heading into the interview with Bomber now, of course.
약간 뭐랄까요, 최지성 선수가
It's hard to imagine, only one of these 2 teams could have been in the playoffs. FX Open's so good in GSTL, and then StarTale, of course, also being one of the top tier teams in the entire world. Let's see what Bomber has to say. How nervous were you playing against first is what he's asked.
그냥 자신 있었어요, 심플하게.
He didn't really think of anything, he says. He feels just like he was very focused on the match. And he was very confident against the Protoss in general, so he's very fortunate he got to play against 2 Protosses.
Yeah, I guess.
의외였습니다만 아주 의연하게.
Yeah, so he's basically sharing our sentiments from earlier. He thought that he would go up against a Zerg player in the last game. He expected Kango to come out. Yeah, talking a little bit about MC, that he didn't expect him to come out, but that he is really happy that he performed so well against him.
Yeah, so maybe a little bit of a curveball that LJM was trying to throw there.
Yeah. He certainly expected to go up against Kango. I share that. I actually thought we would see the Zerg player coming out last.
He said his plan was to attack right before the High Templar come out. That's one of his strategies, he says, which is what we already discussed before. You always want to hit before storm if you can.
For me, one of the big winners today was really this move with the one ghost in the medivac when he sniped the important High Templar on the high ground. If that one gets his storms in, then it's all over for him, but he pulled it off.
We're also going to hear from Hack, since he was such a pivotal player for the league for them. You know, they're both MVPs in the sense that they both got equal in the amount of wins, and I feel like the momentum that Hack gave is equal to what Bomber completed there at the end.
Yeah, if Hack loses this, then I feel it's over. But
평소 스타일이 아닌.
So he's talking a little bit that he usually likes to play macro games. Today, on the other hand, he did some timings build. Had some timing builds, and they really worked out quite well for him.
글쎄요. 자, 오늘 어떤
Yeah, certainly did. Especially his Blue Flame build against Ragnarok. That was like when a plan comes together.
Yeah, for me actually it was also the snipe on the Mothership Core like twice when he was playing against Yonghwa. That was really well executed. Of course, also a little bit of a misstep by Yonghwa, not identifying this early and pulling it back. But I mean that happens. That's 1 second where you don't pay attention to the minimap and then you lose it because of it.
But Hack, you know, he capitalized on that.
Yeah, exactly. He saw it and he saw that there was an opening and he used it.
자, 그래서 약간의 그
You say he was prepared to practice against Ragnarok and Yonghwa specifically, so I mean, that's like, damn, everything came exactly like he planned. He like he's a guy see the future, yeah.
I mean, we talked about it already a little bit, but him hitting Ragnarok immediately, that was actually preparing for those two players, and LGIM, they're making, without knowing it, without having the ability to know better, the wrong decision. Sending out exactly the player as the second player that Hack prepared for specifically.
Yeah. Pretty nuts. But that's like, that is high-level Team League mechanics right there. Simply making good, educated decisions, practicing, playing your builds out. That's how you win Team Leagues.
Know, we were actually talking a lot this season about having a plan B if your first player loses. Hack was plan C. He prepared for Ragnarok specifically, and with him being sent out as the third player, this was obviously a choice. Okay, if our second player also loses, then it's going to be...
Yeah, it's like, if Curious wins, maybe we don't see Hack at all. Wow, that's crazy. That's nuts.
Guys, these are the results of the day. Ragnarok starting there with 2 wins, but it is Hack who takes him out later on, falls to first, but Bomber with those epic matches against First and MC takes it and brings StarTale to the playoffs.
And with a win like this, I expect that StarTale will do very well in the playoffs with this momentum they have.
A great graphic that we have here on screen now. That explains our format now going into the playoffs. As you can see, MVP is already in the finals. We have StarTale up against Azubu first. The winner advances against LGIM. So we could see a rematch. The winner of this match is going up against Axiom Asa in the 3rd round. So...
Everything else comes up to MVP. Yeah. MVP already in the finals.
Take a screenshot there. You might need it in the future. That's going to be pretty cool. Azubu versus StarTale is going to be our next match. That starts at 6 p.m. on the... What was that? 26th?
It's...
No, it can't be the 20th.
No, I think it's the 13th.
12th or 13th.
13th.
I'm trying to catch it on screen. It's the 12th.
It's the 12th. You're right.
That's it.
12th on Friday at 6, Saturday at 7 again, so that's a little bit weirder, a little bit more different because we have some other leagues going on during the day, so make sure that you don't forget that that one's on 7 p.m.
The playoffs are all best of 9s. We had best of 7s in the regular season, but we are going into the best of 9 mode once again, guys. It's going to be great. I cannot wait for those matches to start. They will be so awesome.
They are going to be long, and they are going to be awesome. There's going to be so much depth coming out from these teams. Imagine if we have a rematch between StarTale and LGIM in a best of 9 instead of a best of 7. That could absolutely happen next Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we are done for the day, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed today's matches and today's shows. Make sure that you add the 2 of us on Twitter as well. Send us a tweet if you have any comments on the casting today and also on the matches.
One more thing, I made a Tumblr page. If you go to proxywolf.tumblr.com, you can ask me anything. I'm just doing an extended AMA there, so if you guys ask me really good questions, I'll answer them publicly for you on the page.
Go and send him questions also on Twitter. You can do that. He tweets about that page and when he updates it. So add us at proxywolf, myself at Color. Really hope that you enjoyed today's game. StarTale advances. Congratulations here, and we will see you in the for the playoffs next week. So see you soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.